Hi, fitness enthusiasts. Time to smash the QL and the Psoas at the same time today. Get a nice little Psoas QL sandwich. You'll need 2 balls, or at least one, and then a really heavy object. You only need 1 ball if you have said heavy object to turn upside down and put the handle in your gut like a kettlebell. So test and retest is always helpful for giving the brain some context. So we'll do a standard Cobra test, seeing how far up you can go keeping your pelvis down. But then since we're adding the Psoas in today, we're gonna recheck what it's like to let each knee fall to the side, keeping your pelvis level. So I got my hands here to make sure my pelvis isn't moving. And I got my ankle crossed above my knee. And I'm seeing how far down I can push each side. I'm going to see if I can make that better. If you can't quite isolate this, you can also check what your pigeon mobility is like and see if we make a difference on this. And make sure you do jump kicks to switch because it looks cooler. Okay, so my left side's tighter, so I will start with that one and do mobility the right way. So since I have a kettlebell, I'll just use 1 lacrosse ball, but I'll really quickly show you what to do if you didn't have a kettlebell. So got a heavy plate. Even a heavy dumbbell would work. Got the ball in my QL region just below my lowest ribs and then above my pelvis. Get the weight on the same side before, unlike me. And then you'll put the ball just to the outside of the belly button and below the ribs on the front. And then I'm going to take the plate and push the ball towards my spine, right above where the lacrosse ball is on the other side. And then I'm making sure, as always, that I can breathe through this horrid feeling. And I'm also helping myself digest. And then so eventually we want to get a little bit of movement going here. So I'm going to let my knee fall to the side and then come back in. I'm going to play around sliding my foot down and bringing it back up. So that's how you could do it with the plate and a second lacrosse ball or some other heavy object. Today, the main way we'll do it is with the handle of a kettlebell, so you don't have to deal with another ball. And that handle of the kettlebell is going to go to the outside of the belly button at an angle, so I'm kind of driving it in towards the spine. Once I got it in place, I'll just start with breathing because this is that bad. Making sure I'm not going to fart for Margaret's sake, at least right now. And then I'll start with some movement. Making sure I'm driving the corner of that handle. I'm seeing my light flash before my eyes. Driving the corner of that handle, again, in towards the spine. And I'll slide this foot out. Like so. How much time do I have on this side with including the plate?
Minute and a half accumulated.
Okay. We'll switch sides. Just a 70-pounder, no big deal. Again, I would do more weight if we had it. We just don't have it. That's not true. 70 is plenty. If I had the 80...
Should we maybe start a PR mobility board?
Yeah, PR mobility board. If I had more weight, I would probably poop myself. Let's be real. Okay, so corner of the handle is... Might be helpful to get a close-up of this. So I got my belly button right here. We can just show right here. I got the top of my hip bone here. and rib cage here. So I'm gonna go in between right here with the corner of the handle, like so. Whew. Maybe this side's worse. I got the lacrosse ball underneath that spot. Then I'm gonna work on belly breathing and giving myself some movement, telling that tissue to chill out. And then I'll work on sliding out here as well. I feel like I'm meditating. I didn't have a thought for like, what seemed like a minute, but it was probably what, like 15 seconds?
Just focused on the pain.
Yeah. Are you really excited to try this, Margaret?
Really excited.
How much time do I have now?
About 15 seconds.
Left? Or
Left.
I've only done 15 seconds. I'm in a time warp. A black hole of pain, of mobility pain. But this is how you get mobility PRs, right?
Right. All right.
Okay, great. And then multiple options to recheck. The main one, we want our spines to be able to extend maximally without pain. So, oh yeah, much more looser, gooder for sure. I feel like when it would be like 1/100th to be a yogi. Long journey in my mobility. So then the other ones recheck. So yeah, this pigeon's just a little bit easier to get into. Jump kick, of course. Oh yeah. Why don't I do this more often? Okay, and then final test, pelvis level. Can I drop that knee? Ooh.
Whoa.
Look at that.